That I might want to grind down.
Here we are Tuesday on the exhibit floor. We're at the booth of a group called Think Tank, which is a school for doing art. It's multiple art, right? 3D, 2D,
yeah,
this kind of thing.
They teach sculpture there as well. There's life drawing as well.
And your name is?
I'm Jeremy Glenn.
Jeremy Glenn.
I'm a sculptor.
The
I
sculptor.
help out at Think Tank as well a little bit.
He's doing this amazing sculpture, Mr. Ahmed. And he's actually doing this kind of a styrofoam underneath, and then some of these parts are actually made rapid prototyping.
Yeah,
so
like
these parts here, like this boot that's going to be getting put onto the bottom of it.
Exactly.
There's the boot getting put on like that. That's going to get assembled onto there. Then other pieces are made out of this kind of epoxy that's like a clay.
Exactly.
And this is going to look really amazing when it gets done. By the end of the show, he'll have it all done, and it'll be perfect. By the end of the show,
yeah, perfect.
You're going to make it?
Let's hope it's
perfect. By the end of the show, this should be interesting.
Yeah, third day, all the little pieces should be on, so you'll have a lot more to
So I have to keep coming back and seeing all the pieces as they get done. And there's the boot. And what is this thing? That's a tank that's going to go on the back?
Yeah, exactly. Her whole theme is that she's a diver. And she has that kind of old school kind of 20,000 links under the sea vibe. So this is like a propeller boot. There's a propeller under here.
Oh, is that right?
So it's kind of a sexy shoe, but it's also got that propeller kind of thing.
Wow. And these are the t-shirts that the school is selling, and he actually designed that t-shirt.
And it's all Photoshop, so it's really just grabbing a lot of bits from various places, thank you, and reassemble.
Now, did you have anything to do with this image behind you on the wall?
This one right here?
Yeah.
This is by Matthew Novak. He's one of the students here at the school. Think Tank has just a fantastic caliber of student, and this is just his breakdown of his product.
It's fantastic looking stuff. Yeah.
He's really quite a genius as well. He's an amazing student.
Wow, very cool. And why is this character up on the wall here from Avatar?
Well, that there is a Anusha's project, so just a really high-res version of the Avatar character.
Right.
Just a nice print there. You can see Anusha actually working right there, doing a demo on Ziva.
And she created that character?
Yeah.
But she didn't actually work on the film, the movie.
No, unfortunately not. Maybe for the sequel.
That would be cool. Epoxy to do sculpting with, and that's what's being used on making this sculpture in these different areas.
And you gotta look online for this. It's really hard to find this stuff. But it's
really is it? You can't just go to an art store and get it?
It's really hard to find.
Okay, I'll definitely have to look online. Here I am, day 4 in Vancouver, day 3 SIGGraph. It's Tuesday. Here's more of those planes coming in. The weather was supposed to be clear and sunny the entire week up through Friday, and it's too bad that today ended up being cloudy. But it sure makes for interesting visuals as the clouds are all hovering over the tops of all these hills and mountains around here. Anyway, we'll be continuing to take as much footage as I can here at SIGGraph. That's it for now. Here's my beer at the restaurant on the side of the convention center. And there's my lunch, a nice pizza. And right out there is the water and a Disney boat. Here we are at the booth, Robot Nation. They have software where you can actually build and design your own robot. And after you're done building and designing your robot, actually printing the robots in 3D, rapid prototype.
And then, so we
the company that's printing these robots actually does another business to do high-end sculptures. And this is that.
Oh, it is.
This is a CG Hub Warrior Contest winner, first place.
Really easy and fun to play with. Obviously, we'll make gift certificates so you can give them to your kids or your friends.
And this is all done rapid prototyping, but they actually design it in different pieces, build it in pieces, and the color comes out of the machine exactly as you see it.
We're going to be in the business of opening up.
And that company is Offload Studios. And this one here is the second place winner, made with Mudbox. By the way, just curious, What software do you work with? Max? Maya?
Any software that you use, we use.
You, personally?
Or me personally?
Yeah.
3ds Max, Blender, Maya, a little bit of
What do you
ZBrush.
prefer?
I use Blender personally because that's.
Oh no, Blender. But I know a lot of people are creating good stuff with that. And those animations, the bunny animations, stuff like that, amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was nice meeting you. Here we are at the Black Sky booth for high performance computing. And there's high performance, beautiful women. Very interesting. This is X-Sense. Up on the screen, it's interactively. You've got the character on the left, the actual data going into the system, but interactively it's also controlling the robot. So those are the exact same characters being controlled at the same time by the young lady here in the outfit. So this outfit has all the electronics rigged into it. As she moves around, so does the robot.
So it's intimidating. So you're gonna, I'm thinking this is a guard robot, so you might, if you try to move your head, yeah, good. Keep your back, you're gonna have to over.
Here's this girl really ripping up the dance floor with this character. Of course, we got good music to work with. Here I am, Wednesday, back on the exhibit show booth. This is the Think Tank Training Center, a training school. This is a very interesting character that was made. Very cool. This was modeled by one of the students that actually did this in 3D, so it didn't actually come from the actual movie. And here is the model that the guy's been building. I'm going to have to come back a little bit later today to see more progress. He's done more progress, adding more detail to the outside of the leg since yesterday. And what I don't believe was here yesterday, I don't remember seeing this, this is the headgear for this sculpture. Really can't wait to see how this turns out. And it's actually a 3D screen.
It's a 3D screen without glasses. No glasses. Natural interaction.
Glasses-free 3D
Glasses
screen.
Free, 4K, Quad HD.
Wow.
That's unusual. Natural
And so is this unusual input device.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's natural input device.
What's actually on the inside of that, or is that built by your company, this device?
The device is built by a company named IRT. It's a German company which is a leader of tracking for virtual reality. So the screen is made by Tridelity, which is a company making autostereoscopic screen in Germany, and the software is made by Technis, which makes it's a software that makes any existing 3D software be displayed in this kind of system, without glasses or with glasses.
Right.
Modeling, animation, like classical animation, game design.
And what do you actually call these boards? I know that's where you do your drawing and you do like onion skin, all that kind of stuff, the paper you can see through, you draw one on top of the other. Is it just called a drawing board, or what's the actual technical term for that? So all your workstations, you generally have two monitors to do the work.
Yeah, for most animation we do, for sure. So you can run it and then actually work on it.
And what animation software are you using at the school?
Usually Maya for a lot of it, and then of course a lot of plugins. We're also getting things like
I see. I see you do game design. What kind of stuff do you do in the game design?
Game design, we use 3ds Max mainly, but it's also Unreal Tournament. Unreal Engine, Unity.
Jenna was just saying there's two options. If you're ever in town again, you can take a course,
right,
or you can donate it to a friend that lives in Vancouver.
But you can't actually, there's like no online courses. And this again is Van Arts.
Yes.
can actually fit these together?
I don't know for the molecules. I'm not sure. It's so actually you can rotate things, the fingers are more inside the widget. You can scale it. You can spin the wheels on the side of the widgets to make it rotate on different axes. And if you put one finger in the middle of the widgets and one finger outside of it, you can shift the object from its widget. Like one.
And then you drop, in other words, you drop it somewhere.
Yeah, and one is on the finger in the very middle. It's like wheels, but you just spin it. Yeah, like that.
It's actually very clear the way it looks.
Yeah.
I mean, it really feels like there's these plastic objects you touch right in front of you.
It's one finger in the very middle of the widgets. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And what does that do? Just reorient the object?
It shifts the object from its widgets, so that sometimes when you want to assemble different objects, if we didn't have this capability, you would have the two widgets on each other.
Right.
Very handy.
Right.
So by that you can shift which object from the widgets and manipulate them.
Very interesting. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Get that off my phone. I know my son will like this because these are actually like big Beyblades, which he loves to play, but they're more interactive. And it has this whole thing that you do.
We use the infrared LEDs to detect top's position and the rotation.
Oh, wow. That's very precise. I'm going to try to whack your top. Oh, good dog.
Thank you, sir. I have another. Thank you.
My son would love this thing. Oh my God, he'd lose his mind.